Hey everybody, this is Claire, and this is Small Joyful Things. As always, I go to thrift stores and I go to estate sales, and sometimes I buy things from Craigslist and I find out as much as I can about them and then bring them back here and tell you guys about them. So here's what I have for you today. I got two of them. Okay, so what have we got? What we have here are a pair of porcelain bells with their little tags right on. They're quite small. I'm going to just measure them off. You see that's about 2 3/4 inches across, and I'd say about the same because they're round, you know, maybe 3 inches high. And I'll give you a good look at the actual designs on them. You can see that there's been some damage to the front of them, which is a bit of a shame. Now the ball inside is actually a piece of porcelain, and I think that they've obviously been put together in like 2 parts and then kind of sealed inside there, and obviously they had their tags put on. Both of them have a sticker. They have the same sticker, and I went ahead and actually translated this. It says bell set in Chinese. So okay, so where did I get these from? I picked these up in a thrift store. I think I got the 2 of them for, if I remember correctly, I got them for $4 Canadian. These, I have to say, are a prime example of what I would call some of the strange stuff that you see in thrift stores when you're in Vancouver, okay? Vancouver, if you don't know, has a very large Asian population. I live right next to Richmond, okay, which is part of the greater Vancouver area. It's not actually Vancouver proper, it's right next door kind of thing. Richmond, last I checked, is about 60% Canadian. It is 60% Asian, okay? And that means there's going to be this big mix. There's going to be a lot of Chinese and Japanese, Korean, all over Vancouver. And this is fantastic, by the way. It means that, like, if you want to actually get like real Asian food, cannot recommend highly enough. I love the dim sum. Anyway, so a lot of what I see in thrift stores, especially when I go down to Richmond and start looking around, there was one very large value village I go to a lot in Richmond, and the stuff that they have there is always this amazing eclectic mix of like you know, just kind of the stuff you expect to see in thrift stores, and then there's just like oddities, absolute oddities from and loads of places in Asia. And this is kind of an example of one of them, because obviously the bells there, like the actual mark or whatever, it's in Chinese. It, you know, it's not intended, as far as I know, for a Western audience. So you will get a lot of that kind of stuff. You'll see odd stuff that's marked in like Chinese or Japanese or what have you. And this can literally be anything, by the way. This can be like, you know, like the lunch boxes or whatever, or it can be like Asian Tupperware. I see quite a lot of that kind of stuff. It really can be anything. Sometimes Asian electronics, which I have to say is very interesting, because you look at it and go, that doesn't look like, and it doesn't look like a proper iPad dock or something. It's like, oh no, it's actually like it's, you know, a knockoff or whatever. Anyway, I picked these 2 up because I looked at them and thought, oh my God, that's adorable. And I found them really interesting because I was looking at them going like, okay, I'm pretty sure that that's Chinese. And bearing in mind, I am in no way an expert on Asian languages. I can just about tell the difference between between a couple of them. A lot of it though, I'm totally lost. So I had to translate this using Google Translate. It's good for some things. I picked these up though, and I was looking at the designs and thought, that looks like it's Japanese. Am I sure that these are Chinese? I don't really know. All I can tell you is that these are little porcelain bells. You can see that this one has a lot of sun fading, so they're definitely decorative. They're definitely out, like, you know, they're probably been sitting on somebody's windowsill for, you know, a few decades. I was pretty sure that they were old based on that alone. It takes time to do that sun fading thing. And I just found them so, like, interesting. Like, just look at that design. It's so pretty. Like, it's printed. I'm pretty sure it's not hand painted. It's a bit too precise for that, but it's just absolutely beautiful. It's such a shame that this one, in fact, has taken some damage, because it really is lovely. I couldn't tell you what the designs actually are. I'm not sure what those flowers are. I actually looked at that initially and thought, oh, are they peach blossoms or something? But no, they're not. I'm just getting thrown because I was thinking they were Japanese for some reason. Like, this is just like, they're just lovely, adorable little things. No idea what they're for. I went and looked online. I can find one or two other examples that are also, for some reason, say that they're Japanese, even though, again, sticker's definitely Chinese. So I don't know. These are just kind of a little bit of a mystery. I just find them funny and cute. All right, so am I going to keep them? I would say probably not. They're decorative and I really like them. But to be honest, they're such a strange little piece of Asia. I'm gonna put them up on, and say probably Etsy. I think like someone there would maybe just appreciate just the weirdness of this. You know, the little cute kind of I want to call it like a kawaii kind of a factor or something like that. I think they're nice. They have a nice pleasing little sound when you ring them as well. They're kind of cute. So these are my small joyful things for today. I hope you like them. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.